So that's not done right. How about the one next to it?
Oh, these are all crappy. I mean, that's not done right, that's not done right.
No, how about the one to the right, the one to the right?
Which one? Where, here?
No, let me show you.
Oh, look at that.
This one.
That's the best. Yeah, that one is done right, except I don't know how far down into the soil they went with concrete. You know, that might go down 2 inches or it might go down 2 feet. That's what I don't know.
The sinking part, where's the sinking part? I think the sinking part is right above us. This right here.
Yeah, probably.
If I can. Okay, remember there's an entrance to the bathroom?
These are really messed up, these joists. Yeah.
Which one? This one?
The one right above your head?
Why?
Take a look. Can you see?
Yeah.
It's right here. Yeah, it's one reason it's sinking. There's nothing holding the floor up here, really.
It's termite that's...
Oh, look at this. This is like, there's not much here. This is just all garbage.
It's hollow.
Yeah. And you can see where it's sunk down. As the termites were eating, it was just, hollowing out and sinking down.
So the beam is okay. The beam has this beam.
From what I can see so far, it is. Yeah. That's look at what it's sitting on. It's just sitting loose on this thing over here.
That's not right either.
It's not. None of this is right. But that's not the worst thing in the world. That thing probably isn't moving. How long have you owned this house?
Almost 30 years.
Oh, really?
83. 84, 1984.
It's like the house is in the family or whatever?
Yeah, in the family.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, now see what they did over there?
Yeah.
See, that's you're supposed to have, like one of those with a big cement footing and then a single 2x4, 4x4 or a 4x6 post going up from it. Here you've got a post sitting on another piece of wood, on 2 other pieces of wood, on some cinder blocks stuck on the ground, and then that there. I'm surprised you don't get more cracking and more other stuff going on here with this, the way these are done. Is that leaking or is that am I hearing something?
I think there's a water the toilet. I don't know. I have to go up and check. Try to figure out what that is.
It's not coming out. It's just going through the pipe.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Because if you do have a leak like that down here, that'll also mess up the
foundation.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, if you can imagine all the weight of the house on a spot like this, and what's underneath it is mud.
Yeah, it's true.
You know?
So the plumbing is very important to make sure they're not leaking, huh?
Yeah. The other thing you've got going on this foundation is there's unreinforced cripple walls around the outside. Are you familiar with them?
No.
Okay. See, what's supposed to happen... I'll turn and I'll show you this way because it's easier to see. The concrete is supposed to go all the way up to there where the wood starts to support the floor joists. These little things right here, you see those?
Yeah.
The problem with that is earthquake, they can just like tip over.
Wow.
Yeah. See, that's holding up that whole section of the house from there all the way over there. You know, and there's cracks in the foundation, like you see that crack there?
Yeah.
You get a bunch of cracks, so that also means that things are uneven and whatnot, puts a little more stress on it, and you got a little piece of wood holding up your house there. Going back and forth this way, there's some strength, but if the house starts shaking this way, then that can just tip over. They can all just tip over, and then you have a problem. So what's supposed to happen is you bolt the house to the foundation using the side plates I was telling you about, and then you put on shear panel on these. It's you have to do it a certain way. It's a high quality structural strength of plywood, #1 grade, not the cheap stuff from Home Depot. And then it has to be nailed in like every 4 inches. And then there's a schedule for like having vent holes in them with screens and stuff, so that it doesn't rot, inside. And that's basically what you do. You do that all the way around the perimeter. That keeps the home on the foundation when you get a big earthquake.
All over the house?
Yeah. Now turn to your, that way. I'll show you what else we were dealing with. This is really bad, what they've done here. See, this piece of wood used to be on this concrete.
Yeah.
Now what they've done is they've you know, it's settled over the years and they've stuck some wood in there.
Yeah.
Just to hold this up. And this wood's been in there, I'm guessing, 40, 50 years.
Wow.
Just by the look of the wood. Maybe not. Maybe they used old wood and they did, you know, it could have been done, you know, 30 years ago and been done with wood that was already 30 years old, you know. But this means you not only, when you do this, especially on the outside, which is, this is no longer a perimeter, but on the perimeter foundation, when you have this, it's sort of like sticking the house on ball bearings, you know, because there's no real good support there.
Yeah.
And these pieces of shim, same thing. And you have shims like that.
Oh, is this a shim?
This thing.
Oh, okay.
There's a bunch of this, so there's a shim right there.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that angled thing.
Yeah, yeah.
That means that this, where there's supposed to be friction, contact, all the way along here, this whole area here from about there to there is only held up by that little section of the wedge.
Yeah, because
it's not touching anywhere else.
Right.
So if an earthquake happens, there's no friction to hold the wood and the foundation in the same area, so they can just freely, you know, go off in one direction or another.
Okay.
Now this is no longer a perimeter wall, so it's not as important as if it were the perimeter.
Right.
But you've got some of that in the perimeter too, I think. I think they did some of that somewhere. Let's see. Well, yeah, I'm not seeing it in this perimeter, but I saw gaps in there. Since the foundation has settled, like, you know, it's not touching there, it's not touching over here, some, that kind of thing.
I think I see a few pieces of shim.
Oh yeah, there's a shim right
There's
there.
several pieces all over.
Yeah, that's a perimeter foundation. That's dangerous. That means it's really easy for the house to shift off the foundation in an earthquake. To me, that bothers me more than the uneven floors and this really bad work with posts and piers.
Let me get more lights over there.